Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I feel like we never ever get to win when it comes to the PlayStation 5s. There's always something in the roadblock, whether it's weird semiconductor issues, whether it's weird like autonomous, weird like display driver issues, of course botters, and of course even for this video, scalpers. And now we have been covering up this drama throughout the past week or so. Even as of last night, we talked about this if you guys want to go check out that video. But with all this kind of somewhat kind of bad negativity towards this brand new revised PlayStation 5, of course, who do you guys think is going to be one of the first people to go and change the market and adjust the market? Well, of course, the PlayStation 5 scalpers. So a lot of the PlayStation 5 scalpers have actually caught wind of this, kind of heard about the controversy, kind of heard that this brand new PlayStation 5 revision isn't necessarily so good. If you guys want to creep on that video last night, you guys can check that out after this one's all done. But of course, they have now raised the prices for the PlayStation 5s yet again. So this is awful. A lot of kind of bad news to go talk about, but I figured let's go talk about it now because it does kind of affect a lot of us out there who've been trying to get our consoles and all of that. And of course, I'm sure you guys all know I'm pretty anti-scalper. That's why I try my best to go and cover up all like the restock stuff, even if it's just rumors or whatever, because I just want you guys to get the consoles ASAP and have to deal with all this scum of scalpers. But of course, sometimes it's always all over the place, so let's go talk about it. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And of course, like the video or give your thoughts and comments down below, because let's go and talk about it. So, as I mentioned, scalpers have been probably the biggest vein in everyone's backside when it comes to these PlayStation 5 restocks. When we have a lot of restocks, the price kind of goes down, life's going good, and then we have these somewhat little baby lulls, and the prices kind of go that little baby bit up. But as I mentioned, there's been a pretty big controversy that the brand new console coming on out, the PlayStation 5 Edition, like the rework with the smaller heatsink, slightly better fan, and slightly better Wi-Fi signal, is maybe not as good as we're expecting. And now that might be a little bit on the scarier side because maybe the next 6 months or so, all the big retailers, the Amazons, Walmart, Best Buys, GameStops, etc., might actually just be, well, utilizing that and, well, getting the new ones. So, of course, scalpers caught wind of all this, and let's talk about this news. So basically, scalpers now, PlayStation 5 scalpers, hike the PlayStation 5 prices following the tech tubers' controversial PlayStation 5 heatsink discovery. So scalpers have now started raising their prices of PlayStation 5 consoles following a controversial PlayStation 5 teardown video. The two models of the Sony machine, the original 1015B, which is the one that I have right here, the launch one that I'm sure a lot of you guys in America are still able to go and get for these upcoming restocks, and then the brand new one, which is the revised 1100B, have been differentiated with their different heat sinks, with scalpers now reckoning, despite desperate shoppers would be willing to pay more for the launch PlayStation 5. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown. Like I said, there actually is a big rework on it. We covered this a lot in yesterday's video in this past week. Basically, the new heatsink is quite a bit smaller, and it does seem like the brand new PlayStation 5 internal temperatures are running hotter. So what that means is basically like, say you're playing a game, Ratchet and Clank, a normal one would be like 50 degrees Celsius, maybe the brand new one would be around like the 55 range or so. It's not the end of the world. It's not like, bad, but we don't know the long-term effects on it, and the PlayStation 4 did have a lot of major overheating issues and basically like internals dying as time goes on, and that extra little bit of heat is not good, especially if you might get a slightly cheaper looking product for Sony to maybe go and cut off some money. Now, this is not fully confirmed. We still have to test it a little bit more throughout these next few weeks or so, but it's just overall not looking good. So, at the end of August, tech tuber Austin Evans posted an intriguing video comparing the differences between the launch and the original PlayStation 5, the ones we just kind of talked about over there. Evans basically made his video the new PS5 is worse because it appears Sony has trimmed down some copper and aluminum parts in the internal cooling system, thus leaving the revised PlayStation 5 hotter at the vents on the rear side. While Sony possibly could be saving some money and some production money with these changes, the brand new model ended up being 300 grams lighter. And basically, I just said, if he also even him, and I think I'd probably agree on this too as well, at least with all the information available as of now, I'd rather have the current launch version. Now, we can still keep on getting launch versions, like I said. For the time being, we'll probably keep on getting those from Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, etc. So if you guys really want to get a PS5, try to get it throughout the next 6 months or so, at least in my opinion. So unfortunately, the popular YouTubers' words have had somewhat of an effect on the resale market, which is kind of rough too, because I know some people kind of have the last result of going to Scalpers. I still say wait for retail, don't reward Scalpers. It's just not worth it to give them the money, because then they're just going to go and respend that money and buy another console. It's just not worth it. If it's kind of like one of those collective, if all of us just don't deal with Scalpers, they go away type situations. Obviously, leading Scalpers are now going up the prices for the launch models of the PlayStation 5. Well, Evans has already posted a follow-up video to basically go and address the toxicity, which we covered up as of yesterday's video. He started to promote the notion that Scalpers should utilize his discovery in such a ruthless manner. In fact, even though Evans doubles down on saying if given the choice between a launch PS5 and the revised PS5, he would still choose the former, he should also suggest $5 more would be enough to pay for the small difference that the 1015 model apparently has an advantage. So, all that's kind of know. Listings on eBay for the PlayStation 5 have been duly edited to include promotional key phrases such as the first gen launch model, launch console 1015A, and even better heatsink model. Because of course, some people may just get a little bit more on the confused side when it comes to that. Of course, the best way to deal with such scouting tactics is to just not purchase from them, which I've been saying for the past literally year now. But it's always like the scalpers are just always try to scum people around in some way, shape, or form. Like it always happens, you know, like it stinks. And I'm sure as we get closer to the holiday season, Black Friday and Christmas, it's probably going to get a little worse and worse and worse. However, though, there's just a lot of people out there that are just simply tired of waiting for almost a year to get their hands on a PlayStation 5, just be beaten out by bots every time there is a restock. Well, Evans also discovered that the revised PS5 measured 3 to 5 degrees Celsius or about 10 degrees Fahrenheit hotter at the rear. There's also been plenty of argument that this is down to a more efficient cooling system working inside that model. This also basically hasn't had a lot of these things also be changing around. So you guys can even kind of see from this off the eBay listings where people are now even revising this, basically saying, hey, PS5 launch model, same day shipping, PlayStation 5 better heatsink model, which you guys can see right there. The new Sony over here, console, first gen, launch model, and even has like the 1015A heatsink. So you guys are even seeing that the prices are even kind of even still now going astronomically higher than they should be, and just overall just not being good. Like this is just, it's just not a nice vibe. It's not a good situation to be in because then you have to go deal with all these dumb scalpers that want to keep on trying their best to go and make more money off everyone. But it kind of stinks because overall, it's like we still need a little bit more research. Kind of like my final thoughts on this. Everything that we've seen so far, we only seen like two major people, like Austin Evans and also Digital Foundry. Kind of a little bit more on the in-depth research for it. It's not the end of the world. Both are probably gonna be fine. They both work. They still play the games. It's just one seems slightly more efficient still. So we're gonna have to maybe go and wait throughout the next maybe month or so as more of them kind of go through production. Because I'm sure you guys know, number one, they're hard to find, and number two, these are only still available in Japan and Australia as of now. So what I would like to personally go and see myself is I want to go and see how it's going to affect maybe 6 months from now, and also how it will be running certain like purely PS5 games. Think like Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, even maybe Ratchet and Clank, to kind of go and see how it truly does go and happen. Also, I want to see them do it for 2 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, etc., etc. Because I'm gonna be honest, some of us out there actually kind of do some longer gaming sessions. I mean, I stream on Twitch all the time, so I know how it is. But yeah, I kind of want to hear your thoughts. Of course, the scalpers are always down to ruin everything for us. That's just what happens, I guess, when it comes to this console. And I'm sure this, in combination with the holidays coming soon, probably not gonna be a fun experience. So thankfully, we still have another like 2 or 3 months of kind of like pre-holiday craziness. So make sure if you guys are here, put on the notifications. I'll try my best to give you guys all the information I can. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway going on the channel itself. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console controller. As well, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And I just appreciate you guys always so much for watching. I appreciate you guys always for watching the videos too as well. So I'll see you guys probably later on throughout today. Hope you guys are all enjoying your holiday weekends too as well. And you guys are all lovely. Love you guys.